Hover Pro Max shoots up to 8K, so it can even do 4K 120 frames per second in slow motion, by the way. And for photos, it's 48 megapixel on the stills. It has a 2-axis gimbal with Smart Capture 2.0. So basically the footage stays butterly smooth, very well built, does have 64 GB built in. I think that's for the Hover Pro Max, which is this one. You can add an SD card to add 1 more terabyte. It can track up to 37 miles per hour, especially in bike mode. And if you have the beacon, which I do have, by the way, I got the ski package, which comes with just about everything you need for this drone. I haven't gone that fast. Electric skateboard, which I will show you later in this video. The best part is it only weighs 192 grams. It's extremely light for a small drone. Folds up, comes with this carrying case, which comes with a ski package, and fits right in. Close it. And the best part about this case, it's also chargeable. So in other words, when you put your drone into the case, it automatically starts charging it. This is great. They built this frame from a special material called HEM, or hyper elastic material, which it stands for. It's supposed to be stronger than carbon fiber. This HEM frame makes the drone body more reliable and ultra light, and it can absorb shocks and potentially bounce back in a case of a collision. The Hover Pro Max has a backup camera. This is the camera, which will be facing away from me, but the reason for it, it's constantly tracking for people, trees, whatnot. So it's like the AI is working within, but let me demonstrate it to you. Back in the day, this shot used to be really hard because the reason why it's called Don't Leave Track, because back in the day, they used to lay down tracks to record the shot in order for them to accomplish it. And don't forget, you gotta remove those tracks. But now you can just simply do it with the drone. And it's actually doing a pretty decent job. There's plenty of obstacles around it. And as we can tell, there's water coming up, there's trees. It'll avoid some of that. So the bird eye view is a good mode if you're trying to show a straight down shot and sort of like showing the environment that you're in. Either you could be standing still or walking. I personally like walking through it so you could get an idea of what I'm doing. Like for example, I was in Wildwoods Park in Pennsylvania, and there's a shot that I took. I'm just walking around, but it kind of gives you the whole idea of what's around me while I'm still talking into it. So bird eye view, I would highly recommend it. For the next shot, we need to go out because otherwise she would definitely destroy that drone. Let's step outside. One of the best modes this drone has to offer is the follow mode. Whether if you're biking, skiing, or just walking down a pathway. 00 Robotics, I gotta say, they do a phenomenal job in terms of listening to their customers, coming out with their updates. I'm going to go back to Wildwood Park to demonstrate what the follow mode does. I'm not taking a bicycle, but I am taking something that I've just learned, so to speak. By the way, I'm not driving, the car's driving itself. In other words, automation is there, even in the drone, and now obviously it's in the cars. And the same thing goes for the Hover Pro Max. It behaves the same way. I have no worries. Because with the DJI and some of the other brands, I'm still worried on the back of my head that is it still following me, or is it capable of cutting through this narrow path? I had to put the mic in that corner of my cap. I'm going to be on a... What? Let me show you. Pop the trunk. So this is what I was talking about earlier. Gotta have your helmet and your knee pads. So this thing has been to all 48 states with me. This is a Meepo Voyager XL, the limited edition. It has a deck light and everything. I'll show you guys that at night, but it's kind of fun to ride. I have the big wheels. I don't know, put these one on. I guess for the video, I wanted to put the white ones on there. This is the controller for it. Throttle, buttons to maneuver. I'll show you guys that. I'll make a separate video on this board itself. Kind of cool. As we leave the park, my final thoughts on the Hover Pro Max. Highly recommend it. If you can save up just a little bit, get the ski package that comes with the ND filters, that comes with the beacon, the controller, and the bike strap, the bag, just about everything you can imagine that is listed on there. That ski package comes with. You don't need all of the gear to record on this thing. I literally just parked the car. I left everything behind. I forgot to even take the extra battery. Only thing I took with me is the case that you put the drone in, sit on a bench for a few minutes, let the drone charge up. Hopefully when I get back, when I start editing this video, the footage is what I hope it is, because I had absolutely no controllers. I would hope that 00 Robotics come up with car tracking mode, so you're able to track a vehicle. That's one thing this drone lacks on, in my opinion. And one more thing though, battery life is terrible. About close to, I would say 15 to 16 minutes, depends on how aggressive you're flying it. But if you're flying it with the beacon, that's even worse. I hope you like the drone. If any questions you have, don't forget to ask and I'll simply answer them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and if you can, share the video.